Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Uh, Happy New Year. It's second day of January, second day of 2019. I don't believe it's 2019 already. Oh my goodness. So I gotta correct one thing before we begin. I think like yesterday. You know, what if I put this guy on the left side this time, so that I use different parts of my neck muscle, and also for a change, because you gotta switch position, okay? Because some old people like me, why lower back hurts sometimes because we are sitting all day every day, okay? You have to stand in your workplace, for example. Yeah, stand and work instead of sit and work sometimes. I do stretching too. Okay, so because if you are in one position for a very long time, what happens is you're making that part of muscle too tired. You're overusing that part of muscle. Okay, that's why you have to switch position, like sitting, then and working, and standing and working. You have to use this different part of muscle, meaning work different parts of muscle. Okay, in your body, work different muscle so that you don't overwork one muscle. Okay, so yeah, sometimes use. It's good to use both hands. Okay, good to be ambidextrous. All right, so I gotta correct one thing before we begin talking about. My goodness, how do I get to the other side? Oh, I said like something like, oh, I get picked on sometimes because I'm so handsome and I'm so pretty and I'm so smart and superior. So some people get jealous of me. That's why they pick on me sometimes. That could be true, but I don't like just leaving it at that. Let's give another possibility. I'm, says like a metaphysical Jew. Okay, metaphysical Israelite. So I'm a very different person, so extreme minority, and some people see that as some kind of weakness, just being a minority. Some people see that as a weakness, and so I call them metaphysical Egyptians. Okay, so just like Egyptian pick on Jews, yeah. Sometimes I get picked on because probably because possibly one possibility is because I'm such a different person. Okay, ah, yeah, it's sad, but I just tolerate them. Yeah, sometimes I give them suppressive fire. Yeah, I fight back sometimes, but many times I just let it pass and just tolerate the pain, okay, of all those hatred sometimes. Okay, because yeah, I practice Christianity actually. I live it. Okay, so turn the other cheek. I do that. Okay, that's what Jesus said. Yeah, don't fight evil people. So, what is evil people? What is good people? Is this okay? Evil people, what they do is they're too greedy for their own happiness. So, pursuit of happiness in the Declaration of Independence, it's not a panacea because it could be something very bad. Okay, you pursue your happiness by bullying other people or by being mean to other people. What is it? It's because you are full of negative copium like stress, right? And you pour it onto other people. Okay, then you are being evil. There's a good way to do it though. You discipline somebody, you correct somebody. Okay, then it's a good thing because it has some positive, constructive purpose. You're correcting someone else. Okay, so yeah, then it's good. Even though you are, yeah, you're full of negative copium because Solomon talked about this in Book of Proverbs. You're full of stress. You're pouring to young people, okay, for disciplinary purpose, okay. in humanological interpretation of that is, it doesn't matter what age that person is. If that person does something wrong, okay, yeah, then you discipline that person, correct that person. Okay, I do this all the time, regardless of age. Okay, so it has a purpose. Okay, so um, in a way, I pick on other people too. Okay, when I was in school, yeah, I got bullied, and I also bullied other kids too. So it's just way of life, right? Give and take kind of stuff. Yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, so um, it's a circle of life. Okay, nothing unusual about that. Okay, so am I an attractive person? Do other people think I'm attractive? I have no idea. Yeah, some people say, oh, you look nice, but is it because they are just kind and generous? They say that to me, maybe, or do they really think I look nice? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, maybe they're saying it as a courtesy. I have no idea. I mean, I cannot read minds. Okay, all I can say is I do my best to look nice. Okay. Ah, boy. Now I have to move over all my drinks, man, because now that I'm on this side. Oh, what's my favorite drinks over there? Sure. So we're gonna do some. We are continuing with this planetary humanology. Well, you can say cosmological uh, humanology, but we want to talk about planets and stuff, just as a continuation from last time. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. So I hope really those people, evil people, people who are mean to me, I hope they repent. Okay. So because otherwise, if they don't repent, if they keep living like they have, like being mean to other people, just because you know what, they are greedy about happiness and they cannot. So evil people are like this. Okay, they're weak people. That's why when something go wrong in their life, they're not capable of absorbing the pain to themselves. So they put it to other people by being mean to other people. Okay, that's how they vent out their negative copium inside of them. Okay. Another reason why they are full of negative copium, full of unhappiness, is because they are kind of lazy. Okay, that's why they are unhappy. So they are unsuccessful in their life. Perhaps they are unhealthy. Perhaps they are obese, for whatever reason. Okay, yeah. So they don't produce positive copium by hard work. So they are full. Their life is shitty. So that's why they are unhappy and they cannot. Why they are unhappy? Because they are lazy. Okay, so they are not successful, so they are lazy, unsuccessful, so now they fail in their life, so that's why they're full of this unhappiness in them. Okay, and what do? They pour it to other people. Okay, so they're mean, rude, right, obnoxious, that kind of people. Okay, so why, so yeah, they're weak people. So why they are not successful in their life? Because they don't work as hard as they could. Okay, so that's why they are unsuccessful. So it's a vicious cycle, their life. Okay, so ethics, morality, it makes you strong person. Why? Because you have rules. Be nice to other people. That's a lot harder than being mean to people. Because when you feel bad, you're absorbing the pain. So it makes you stronger person. When you're stronger, you will be able to work harder and you will be more successful. Okay, so that's the connection between ethics and success. Okay, so I hope those people repent. Otherwise, they will keep failing and their life will be miserable. Okay, so it's not. I'm not cursing them. It's just a plain simple prediction of their life. They will be very miserable failure. Okay, those mean people, evil people. I hope they repent. I do. Okay, but that's what I can say about them. So, anyways, okay. Yeah, very poor, unfortunate souls. That's what they are. So, yeah, I don't get involved in like too much fight with them because they're like satanic people. Okay, what they do is they're very low people, right? So they try to drag you down. Let's say person like me, kind of up there, right? They want to drag me down into their level, and I refuse. Okay, because they're low lives. Okay, so I don't want to get down to their level. No, I want to move up. Okay, so yeah, I don't spend too much time with them. I just I don't want to fight them. I don't want to get into trouble with them because their life is full of trouble. So no, I don't want your trouble. No, yeah, I don't let them drag me down to their miserable lives. Okay, so yeah, Solomon said the same thing. Yeah, you see all those evil people who try to fight you, and yeah, just pass. Okay, don't fight them because then you will go to jail with them. Okay, that's they're very satanic. Okay, what does Satan devil do? When they go to hell, they want to drag you down with them to hell. Okay, so yeah, these people are possessed by Satan devil. Okay, poor unfortunate souls. Okay, yeah. So I just get out of there. uh, they could be quite dangerous too. All right. So, anyways, yeah, they're losers of life. That's what they are. Okay. So, well, I hope they repent for their own sake. Okay. So, anyways, so let's continue this planetary humanology. So you have this evil planet, say gayism or tattooism, right? And as more people subscribe to it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. Let's say gayism. Last time we did tattooism. Okay. And pro-gayism, same thing. Okay. So you have gayism, and then you have pro-gayism, right? I guess it can be seen as some kind of neighborhood or sister planet that is adjacent. It's two different things: gayism and pro-gayism. Yeah, as more and more people subscribe to these ideologies, they become more and more powerful. Okay, so it's sheer mass. Okay, so what is a mass in this context? Is the power of each individual subscribers. Okay, so people like you and me, I mean most of you, but definitely me. We are not famous, we are not celebrities, but there are many of us, right? It's a food hierarchy, right? Celebrities, they're on top, right? And then you have kind of starlets or middle management. Higher up, we have top notch people, like upper class, super upper class, like billionaires, millionaires, right? Famous people, like entertainers, celebrities, Pope Francis, you have justices, and you have governors, presidents, senators, congressmen, the top hierarchy, top echelon of society, right? And then you have middle class, right? Middle class. You have upper middle class. You have lower middle class. Upper middle class, lower middle class, and then low class. So whatever, right? But people like you and me, yeah, there are a lot of us. Okay, so it adds up. Okay, like you do subscribe to gayism or pro-gayism. Yeah, it adds up. Okay, pro-gayism, advocacy of LGBT. Okay, gayism, you actually practicing LGBT. Okay, so it is something extremely bad. Okay, you better be very very careful. Okay, you need to get out of there. Okay, do not advocate for LGBT and don't be LGBT. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, it's gonna ruin your life if you do so. Okay, so it's a repeating pattern in human history. It's idolatry. Okay, something stupid, they do it because other people are doing it. Okay, that's what idolatry is. It's something very absurd. It has no benefit, no logical foundation. It's just jam packed full of lies and this false imagination. Like, yeah, back in the Mosesian days, like they bow down to this golden ox. Something very stupid, right? They made this golden ox and they bow down to it, right? They worship something artificial, something of imagination, something is false, like gayism. It has no scientific background there. Why? Every Homo sapiens is 100% heterosexual, period. There is no such thing as inborn homosexuality. It doesn't exist. Alright? It's made up, lies, artificial imagination, okay? It's not a good imagination, it's a bad imagination, okay? It's gonna ruin you. I cannot put it as, I mean, more simple than that, any simpler than that, okay? You get out of there, right? So, yeah, it's repeating history. Does this repeat? It because not everybody is smart. Okay, it's this uneven distribution of metaphysical resources like intelligence, education. Okay, it's uneven or rationality. Not everybody's smart. Not everybody's smart. Okay, there are some stupid people out there. Okay, and some stupid people they are just unfortunate or just happen to be born stupid or in a stupid environment. Okay, it's not their fault. No, I mean, if you happen to be born in Saudi Arabia, well, you didn't create all that oil, gas. You just happen to be born there, so you're a lucky guy in Saudi Arabia because it's so rich with natural resources like oil and gas. You don't deserve any credit for it because you didn't choose to be born in Saudi Arabia, right? Yeah, you happen to be born there. Okay, same thing. White people, blonde girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. She doesn't deserve any credit for that. Because she just happened to be born to that with that gene. Okay. Yeah, it's a great resource. Blonde hair is very precious, beautiful resource. But she doesn't deserve any credit for it. Why? Because she just happened to be born in that kind of family. All right. Same thing. If you are born in a stupid family, in a stupid society, stupid time, like today in America, many part of America, and you become gay, you become a pro-gayist, it's not your fault, okay? But you didn't choose to be born stupid like that. I now my lips are cracking up, okay? So I gotta put some lip balm. Am I picking on you? Well, it has a purpose, okay? I mean, look, gays, pro-gays, they are the bullies of this society, right? Well, I pick on bullies, okay? So, biggest bullies. So, I mean, come on, you gotta pick on somebody. So, why don't I pick on the biggest bully out there? Gayism, tattooism. Not people, big, big bad ideologies. Yeah, I pick on them. You gotta pick on something. Not somebody, but something. Yeah, I pick on ideologies. Okay, so. Yeah, it's just what it is, okay? And guess what? Those stupid people that I refer to, oh, they're President Obama, President Bush, not President Bush, he's a smart guy. He was anti-gayist, okay? President Obama, Justice, President Obama, President Trump, Lady Gaga, Anderson Cooper, like big time CEOs and Katy Perry, like you have what? Ellen DeGeneres, you have Rachel Murdoch and Rosie O'Donnell and who else have you as gayist or pro-gayist? Like Justice Kennedy, Justice Ginsburg, Justice Sotomayor, Justice Kagan, okay? This goes on and on. Pope Francis, right? Many pastors. Yeah, gayist or pro-gayist, right? Stupid people. They went to Harvard, Yale, Stanford, and they're like biggest superstars internationally, like Lady Gaga, whatnot, right? Or Anderson Cooper, right? The big times the CEO, I mean not CEO, but the poster gay guy of CNN, right? Yeah, they're very top notch elites, but they're very stupid people. That's why they're gay or pro gay. Okay, I'm not talking about some people with like less education. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, they went to fancy schools and they're making billionaires, whatever. But they're still very stupid people. Okay? Then how they become so successful? Well, I guess they're kind of diligent people though. Very disciplined. They work very hard. But they're still stupid. I mean, going to Harvard, Yale, Stanford, it does not make you smart. Many times it makes you even more stupid than before. Because you just work too hard. You study too hard. All you do is obey, do homework. You never get to think on your own. Okay? So that's the biggest disadvantage of going to those top schools. Okay? You become more like a working machine, robot. Okay? So there are goods and bads. Okay? So if you go to those top schools, yeah, you can become a very powerful, influential person. Okay, if you're a Harvard graduate or Yale graduate or whatever, Stanford graduate, and you can make a lot of money, top paying job, and but at the same time, you lose your creativity. Okay, so probably you'll be somebody very successful in your life. Yeah, you have make a lot of money. You make a grade. Possibly you will get known in your time, but most likely you will not be remembered in the history, okay, because you are not that creative. Okay, if you go to those top schools like MIT, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, West Point, blah blah blah, right? Yeah, probably you will not make any big contribution to humanity either. Okay, you'll be successful in your lifetime, and you may be very well known in your lifetime, and you'll be rich, powerful, famous in your lifetime, but will history remember you? Not very likely, because you don't have any time to create something of your own. Okay? It's, you know, there are goods and bads in every track of life. So, if that's what you want, you just want to be successful in your life and you don't care about leaving your name, legacy behind you, yeah, then go to those schools. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. Anyway. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there is much more to talk about this. It is planetary, analogy, gravitation. Okay, there isn't much to it. Okay, it's just that sometimes people are very stupid, and many people, even majoritarian mainstream, become very stupid. Like look at Nazi Germany. Okay, Germans historically they are known to be very smart people, right? Germans, Schopenhauer, Kant, so many German philosophers, right? German mathematicians, Gauss, Euler. Germans, okay, Germans. Martin Luther. Germany, yeah, they produce so many philosophers and mathematicians and scientists. Okay, I mean, come on, Einstein was German too. He's Jewish, but he's German Jewish, right? German Jew, Jewish German. You have like Heidelberg University, Göttingen University. You have like Martin Heidegger, Wittgenstein, you name it. Yeah, Germans are very, very, very smart people historically in Europe. But majoritarian mainstream Germans voted for Adolf Hitler. Okay? So, given nation, majoritarian population, mainstream, can be something very, very stupid. Look at gayism, look at tattoo piercism in America, man. How many wonderful inventors America has produced so far? You have Bill Gates, you have Thomas Edison, you have Benjamin Franklin, and you have, I mean, Tesla. Yeah, he's kind of immigrant, but Alexander Graham Bell, he's kind of immigrant too. I think he came from Canada or something. But yeah, like you have Steve Jobs, you have Bill Gates, you have Mark Zuckerberg, you have Jeff Bezos, and Sam Walton of Walmart, and you have Warren Buffett, and yeah, you have so many smart people in America. But look where the mainstream majoritarian American population is going: pro-gayism, gayism, tattoo piercism, sugar fetishism. Okay, so those things happen again and again. It's a recurring theme: idolatry. Okay, stupid people, the majoritarian, the big mass of stupid people come together and make an idol like gay marriage or legalization of marijuana or tattoo piercism or sugar fetishism. Okay, and they okay. So you have this planet, okay, ideological planet, right? Ideological planet, and your life revolve around it, just like a moon around a planet. Or let's say this is like sun, okay, but it's a false sun, but it still give you this light or darkness. It gives you happiness, okay, and it gives you some stability in your life. Let's say you smoke marijuana, you have this hemp oil, this CBD oil all over your body, or you have this sprinkling, this cannabis. Marijuana has so many names, just like the devil, right? Marijuana, hemp, CBD, cannabis, weed, okay, all that stuff. And so you sprinkle on your pizza, you put it in your cookie, and you feed your children with marijuana. Crazy, right? So, I mean, it has no scientific basis. Who says marijuana is such a healthy thing? You put it on your body? No. It's a superstition. It's not based on science. Gay marriage. Oh, is gay marriage healthy for you? Oh my god. Male gay anal sex is something very healthy for you? Lesbian deathbed, like they never get to have sex. Why? Because they are females don't want sex. So yeah, lesbians never have sex. So is it something healthy for you? It has no scientific or logical basis whatsoever. Why do people do this? Because it's fucking stupid, okay? And people love doing something very stupid. Okay? Why? Maybe it's entertaining. I don't know. Actually, I do know because it's something low, okay? If you're on the underground level, okay, you're not up there, okay. We're talking about potential energy, okay, like gravitational potential. We're talking about gravity nowadays. So, so this is level 0. This y-axis height. Okay, and also energy level too. Okay, your potential energy here. If you're high up there, if you fall down, yeah, you get to warm yourself. Okay, because your potential energy now converts to your kinetic energy, and with extra kinetic energy, you can make use of that, right? That's one way to look at tattoo piercism. Okay, so let's say you're a beautiful girl. You, I don't care what your race is. You say you're a very beautiful girl, right? But you tattoo yourself, so you're in terms of is a copium potential. Okay, copium potential. You used to be very beautiful. Now you make yourself very ugly by tattooing and piercing yourself. Okay, you are more stable because you're under the ground level. Meaning, what is ground level? Like average beauty, average aesthetic. Okay, because if you're more beautiful than average person, then it's kind of unstable. Why? Because look at all these other people. Sometimes they get jealousy of you, and sometimes they want to attack you. I mean, verbally. They want to pick on you, or if you're a superior person, like you're a person who's just more beautiful than the rest. Okay. Yeah, people get jealousy, so they want to drag you down. They want to pick on you, or some. They want to pull you down because they're jealous. Okay. But majority of people, just like you have this bell curve, right? Can you see this? It's kind of important that you be able to see this thing. Yeah, bell curve. Okay, you can see it. Bell curve. Yeah, most people are average. Okay. Very few people are extremely beautiful. I don't care about race. How, what woman is beautiful? Well, I don't care about age either. Okay, you're slender, you're healthy, you're a woman and you have long hair. You're a natural woman, not some transgender shit. Okay, you're a natural woman. You have long hair. Okay, and you have no tattoos, no piercings, no drugs, no marijuana. Okay, and you're slender. Okay, and you're fashionable. No piercings, no tattoos. Okay, you're fashionable. Sometimes you put on makeup lightly, or it's that's not necessary. Okay, but yeah, you're healthy. You exercise, you diet, and then you sometimes wear the tight jeans, ripped jeans, or very tight fitting sweater or mini skirt, stilettos, high heel shoes, stockings. Sometimes, okay, something feminine, okay, like skirts, mini skirts, long skirts, whatever, something feminine, right? Yeah, then you can be very beautiful, okay. It's all efforts, all right. That's just objective beauty. Every guy, every man on this planet love that kind of women, okay. Yeah, maybe some necklace, some bracelet, ankle bracelet, so those traditional things like rings, one earring here, just here, okay, and nowhere else. Yeah, there are only very few extremely beautiful people, very few extremely ugly people. Most people are in the middle, okay. That's this average level, all right. So you're a very beautiful lady, and you tattoo and pierce yourself because you want to be average. You want to dumb down. Why? Because if you're up there, it's just too much. You're like flying high. You have to constantly flapping your wing, right? And these ugly people, most people down there, they try to drag you down, and because they're jealous. Okay. So some of you think, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll come down to earth. I'll be average by tattooing and piercing myself and to be ugly, just like this rest of ugly people down there. Yeah, and I will start eat sugar and fat. I will make myself obese. Okay, and I shave my hair. I will cut my hair like a boy. That's why some beautiful women choose to make themselves very ugly, or just average level. Okay, they darken their natural beauty. Okay, it happens. I have seen so many American women who do that. It's sad. It's it's tragic. It's miserable. It's a misery. Yeah, I am so sorry to see that. So why do American women do that? Because they are weak. They cannot handle the natural beauty they are born with. So they make themselves ugly by tattoos, piercings, sugar fetishism, and lesbianism, and some bad feminism. So they just make themselves very ugly, or they become like more like dykey, lesbianish, kind of stuff. Okay. I mean, Rachel Maddow, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. I bet when they were young, girl, like 3-year-old, 5-year-old girls, I bet they used to be very beautiful. I'm positive about that. Ellen DeGeneres or Rosie O'Donnell, yeah, all these gay, lesbian females. I bet when they were 5 years old, young girl, 3-year old young girl, I bet there used to be very beautiful young girls, but they make themselves ugly. Okay, because it's just they're weak. This generation is very weak generation because we inherited all this technological innovation, right? Machines, computers, cell phones. So our life has become just too easy. So that's why this generation is so weak. Okay, so they cannot handle the beauty, talent they are born with. So they destroy themselves. Okay, because it's easier to be ugly, just like anybody else. It's easier to be just average appearance. That's why they do these things. Okay. Okay, and yeah, I guess it gives some copium happiness to destroy yourself because this copium potential energy, potential copium become kinetic copium, something like that. Why? Because you are not joining the herd. These tattooists, gayists, it's a big group. You are now a member. Okay, so let's go back to tattooism planet. Okay, sure. You have gayism, pro-gayism, right? You need to change one. Twin planet, sister planet. Okay. You have tattooism planet and piercism planet. Okay, so they're next to each other. So you used to be up there. Okay. You have tattoo free, piercing free. Okay, that's this because you are not tattooist, not piercist. There's some potential energy here, potential copium. Okay. Now you decide to jump in the bandwagon and join the group, and you go from here to here. You are now down to this evil, ugly planet of tattoo piercism. So this potential energy, potential copium, converts into kinetic copium, kinetic energy. Okay, that's the joy of being part of this planet, this group. It makes you happy. It makes you give you some security of being part of this big, powerful ideological group. It gives you happiness of being part of this powerful ideological group of tattoo piercism. Okay, it gives you stability because it's a huge gravitation, right? And it gives you security. So yeah, if you are a tattoo piercist, you are a very insecure person. Okay, that's why you need this membership of this gigantic, big ideological group. That's why people do this. Okay. I mean, it's not a difficult concept that we are discussing here, but it kind of makes intuitive sense, doesn't it? Okay, we're gonna take a break. All right, we're gonna take a break, and we'll continue on this. All right, let's take a break. Okay. I'm sorry if I offended you, but it's has a purpose because I need you to get out of there for your own sake. Okay, because well, we'll talk more. Just get out of there, okay? Because it's not good for you. I'm here for you. Everything I do it for you, my friend. All right, we're back. We shall be back. Okay, we're back. As you can hear, my has vocal cord has recovered probably like 99%. So yeah, that's good. Whew. Okay, so in physics, there are some wrong theories in physics, like dark matter or black hole or string theory or so antimatter theory. I think they are all baloney, okay? But sometimes they can be inspiring, okay? Uh, dark matter, black hole. I mean, it sounds dark and evil, and I think they are doing it because they just love evil stuff. Okay, they are confusing the science fiction and physics. I'm talking about physicists with like PhD and stuff. Yeah, dark matter, black hole. I think it was all balloons. Okay, they just wanna sound like Darth Vader. Oh, they're confusing science fiction and science fiction and science. Okay, so yeah, retards, right? That's why workaholism is not good. Okay, you work too much, then you become very stupid person. Okay, don't work too much. I doesn't America isn't there America proverb that's saying all work and no play make a person a dull person. Yeah, don't work too hard. Okay, work and play, work and play, work first then play later. That kind of stuff. But you need to strike some balance between work and play. Okay, you need both. So yeah, 2 days ago in the what New Year's Eve, yeah, I went to bar club. I didn't drink there. I drank juice, water, right? Because I don't want to drink and drive. I don't want to go to jail. No, I don't want to get a ticket. I don't have money to pay for all those tickets. So no, I don't drink and drive. Okay. So when I go to bar club, yeah, I drink water, or apple juice, cranberry juice, pineapple juice, whatever juice that they have, okay, and drink water. That's what I do. Do I sing and dance? Yes. That's how I lost my voice that night. Okay. Anyway, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I have friends from those top schools like West Point, Yale, Harvard, Stanford. Yeah, some of my friends went there, and they're good people and they're smart people too. Not everybody who went to those top schools are bad or dumb. There's some smart ones there too. Okay. What I'm saying is, you gotta know how to play, how to work, do both. Okay. So yeah, black hole. I don't believe that there is black hole. Yeah, Einstein thought that there is black hole, and a lot of physicists think there is black hole. I don't believe it. Okay, I think they wanna have some fun with their theories, and it kind of sounds so evil and intriguing, and but I think they are confusing science fiction and science. Okay, so I think there's a whole problem with this. Okay, so yeah, government should never fund for those phony researches of dark matter or black hole. It's a waste of taxpayers' money. Okay, or Mars, life on Mars, or all that bullshit junk science. Yeah, taxpayers should not be paying for that. Okay, they should get zero grant from government. Okay, yeah, if private people want to fund those researchers, let them, but not government pay, not government funding. Okay, because they're junk science. All right, or just research in psychology, psychiatry. Yeah, they should get zero funding from government. Okay, so probably I will never become president. Okay, because I have these ideas. Okay, so probably I will never become president. I'm okay with that. Okay, but somebody has to say the right thing, right? Yeah, let it be me. Whatever. So yeah, it's a black hole theory kind of inspiring. Okay, will this tattoo piercing become a black hole once we become too big? I don't know. Oh man, because they keep absorbing people, right? So it's have you ever seen those like horror movies when this monster is actually has devoured so many people? So inside of this monster's belly, there are like all these dead people. Yeah, it's this evil ideologies, right? Yeah, they feed on people. Okay, concept is one level up from human. Okay, ideologies they feed on people. Holy spirits, yeah, they feed on people too. Okay, all these ideologies, yeah, their food is people. Okay, just like animal, plant, object is people eat them, right? You drink water, you breathe in air, object. You eat salt, minerals, right? You eat plants, you eat animals. Concept, ideology. Yeah, they eat people and they use animal, plant, object too. Look at pro-gayism, right? Yeah, pro-gayism, LGBT movement. They use objects. This pickets or advertisement or this signs. Yeah, LGBT live long, let may LGBT live long, may gay marriage live forever. All these signs, yeah, objects, right? Plant animal, where I don't know, do they use so their pets? Oh, advertise. Oh, this is a gay dog. This is gay cat, lesbian cat. Good luck with that. So yeah, in a way, these gays are worse than animals because they're. I mean, they're no gay animals. I challenge you, find one gay dog or lesbian cat. It doesn't exist. Why? Because human beings, yeah, they're abusing their freedom, their free will. So they're forcing themselves to be homosexual, but there is no such a thing as homosexuality. No, not in mammalian heterosexual species. No, some more like primitive animals like hydra. Yeah, they do asexual reproduction, like they branch out, right? Hydra, or some lower level animals, it can switch genders, like some fish, or maybe some reptiles. I don't know. Some amphibians, yeah, maybe they can do transgender thing, or some real lower animals like earthworms, or yeah, they can do, or snails. They can do something that look like homosexual sex, and they can reproduce their way. But not higher animals like cats, dogs, mammals. We are all heterosexual. Period. Okay, so there's no homosexuality in higher organisms. Okay, it just doesn't exist. Okay, and they say, oh, how about bonobos? Bonobos, the monkeys, bonobo monkeys. Yeah, I guess they do some masturbation kind of stuff between the same gender. So what? What are you saying? You wanna be like bonobos? It just doesn't work. Okay, all this pro-gayism is so stupid. This goodness. Yeah, it's sad. They devote. It's misguided passion. Okay, it's misguided passion. They devote their time and energy for this ugly, absurd, unclean, filthy, gross things like two men having gay anal sex or kissing each other, and e two women devoting their life for this LGBT movement. It's unfortunate and it's very sad. Okay, they work so hard for the ideology that will eventually destroy them. Okay, it's so sad. Okay, I feel sorry for them genuinely because it's not their fault. No, they just happen to be infected by this evil ideology that God, none other than God, created. He is the one who's pulling the string here. Okay, it's not you, it's not them, it's God, God and God alone. Because God is in, according to Bible, if Bible is true, God is in complete control of the universe. What's happening in this universe? What you think, what you feel, what you say, it's all already written. Even what I say here, it's already all written. Okay, it's already all written. It's just that we don't see it. because we are finite. We only have finite dimension. God infinite, right? At least philosophically, if Bible is true, okay. Theologically, okay. So we have finite dimension, okay. We are at most fifth dimensional entity. We humans. We can imagine different alternative universes. Fourth dimension, just universe. Three dimension, space. One dimension, time. That's fourth dimension, right? Time plus space. Yeah, that's the real world. Fifth dimension, alternative universe, our imaginations. Okay. So yeah, we are fifth dimension. Okay. All right. So what is sixth dimension? We talked about this dimensionality before. Sixth dimension would be we can see it as juxtaposition of everybody's imagination. Okay. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Seventh dimension, I guess it could be imagination of God. Okay. God's alternative universe. Okay, so we have true and one and only reality. All right. Let's say there's a motion picture. This camera, they can capture everybody's movement, the movement of every single particle in the universe. There's a huge camera. Okay, that's fourth dimension motion picture. Okay, three-dimensional picture, holographic picture of the universe along timeline. That's fourth dimension. Okay, now me as a one person can imagine alternative universe. Okay, so that's fifth dimension. We are juxtaposing this universe movie one, which is the reality, but I can imagine alternative course of universe. So okay, motion picture two, universe motion picture two, three, four, five, right? But I'm not the only one who can imagine alternative universes because there are a lot of science fiction writers. Or you don't have to be a writer. You can imagine alternative universes, right? You will stack them up. That's the sixth dimension, and then God knows what we imagine, what everybody imagines. God knows that. Okay? And then God can imagine alternative universe where everybody imagines something different. Okay, so God's imagination can be seventh dimension, and probably it ends there. There's no higher dimension than that. Okay, we'll leave it at there. Okay. Okay. So, so kind of remind me of what I'm doing is remind me of this ingenious this modern times by Charlie Chaplin. Somebody invented, actually he's genius guy. Charlie Chaplin invented this machine that feed a person and then do this wiping, mouse wiping. Oh, so funny. Okay, so yeah, this is some evil planets. Okay, I kind of hesitate to say this is dark planet because darkness is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, sunglasses, it's dark, right? But it's very fashionable. It's beautiful. And dark skinned people like African Americans, very beautiful skin color, like this black jaguar, puma, purely black cat. Yeah, they're very beautiful animals, right? Night, like dark forest and night. Have you ever? Probably you, yeah, probably many of you have went out camping, right? So you look at the dark forest. Yeah, it's sometimes kind of creepy, but sometimes it's very beautiful, right? Yeah. So darkness can be something very beautiful and positive, right? I mean, would you rather have bright night? Then how can you sleep? Would you turn on all the light when you PG-13 when you have sex, or would you rather have sex in the darkness when it's just you and your opposite sex, same race partner, not who is not your relative, and both of you are single? Don't even let me go there. Okay, so I mean there are exceptions to this interracialism. I mean, if you are ethnic man, yeah, you can still date a white woman who is mature, who is postmenopausal, or who's in her 40s and she already have kids and grandkids and whatnot. Yeah, then yeah, it's legit. Okay, so anyways, yeah, darkness has its values. Okay, yeah, it's fun, night fun because only at night you can see stars or the moon, right? I mean, yeah, there's this white moon during the day sometimes, right? Yeah, but yeah, stars. Yeah, you wanna see stars at night, right? So yeah, darkness some can be something very positive. So. And yeah, come on, if you are you gonna nobody can survive on the surface of the sun, right? So you don't wanna see this as a light, bright planet and dark planet. We don't want to say that. Just evil planet, good planet. How about that? Holy planet, unclean planet. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, people who do tattoo piercing and gayism and all that evil ideology just because it's big planet is stable, right? Because it's big, it's so mainstream. Tattoo piercing, gay marriage, marijuana, very stable. Plastic surgery, sugar fatism, obesity, something very stable because it's so popular. It's majoritarian ideology, but it's something toxic, something evil. Okay, but it's just because it's big and massive, so many people are doing it. It gives you some sense of security. So if you are doing all those things, you're a very insecure person, weak person. You wanna depend on this massive mainstream thing. Okay, you're not a fighter. You are obey your follower. So I'm so sorry if you are doing any of those things. Okay, because it means you're a very weak person. Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, somebody have to tell the truth, right? Let it be me, okay? Because there's nobody else. I have no problem playing that role. So yeah, probably, most likely, I will never be the president. Okay, I will never be the a president in, not in America. If America kicks me out, then I have to go to some other country. Maybe, probably I'll try to go to Europe. Okay, do I have any problem going back to Asia? I have no problem with that. But I would rather go to Europe because I'm Asian. Okay, I want to learn European languages like Spanish. Spanish, I know a lot. Okay, and but Portuguese I'm still learning. French, yeah, I know some. Okay. German, I know very little. Okay. Russian, I know very little. Okay. Italian, yeah, very little. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather go to Europe if they accept me. Okay. And because I'm Asian, do I want to be with other Asians? No, not really. It's kind of boring to me. I grew up in Korea. I grew up in Asia. So, what's the point? Okay, I like adventures. I love learning something new. I've been to Europe twice. Okay, traveling. Most likely, I will never be a president in any country. Okay, because I tell the truth, at least what I believe to be truth, to be the truth. And it happened to be something very unpopular, very iconoclastic, very anti-mainstream. Why? I like being different. I like being minority. Why? Because the way I grew up to be a very well disciplined and very strong person. Okay, because I've been through some bad stuff. Okay, maybe not more than you have. Some of you have. Yeah, some of us are very strong people, and I'm just one of them. Okay, so I like challenges. I like challenging the biggest ideology out there. Okay, why? Because I can handle it. That's what I. Because I hesitate to say I'm a very strong person, but the way I grew up, yeah, I grew up on as a very disciplined person. Okay, so I have extra copium, extra energy. So that's why like Don Quixote. Okay, do you know this word quixotic? Quixotic is Don Quixote. Okay, yeah, I want to challenge something big. Okay, so it's good that I was born in this day and age because we have big evil ideologies that nobody want to fight with. Let it be me. Oh yeah, sure. I have no problem with that. Do I have anything better to do? Anything else better to do? No, not really. I have extra time. I'd rather do this humanology thing rather than have sex with a girl. Why? I mean, to have sex with a girl, I mean, I don't really need that because I can always go to adult online website, which I go to like maybe twice a week, I guess, once a week, if that. Or I just imagine some beautiful lady, single lady. Yeah, then I how much time has it been? 1 hour. Okay, so we're kind of in the middle. So yeah, probably not many people are watching this. Probably nobody will ever watch this. So yeah, I guess like PG-13. I can talk about some stuff like maybe masturbation. Okay. Yeah, I used to do like this. Okay, so I watch some intern. I have this laptop, right? I have many laptops. Okay, so not many laptops, two laptops. Okay, I have one laptop. This, I have tablet. That's it, and cell phone, right? Yeah. So when I do PG searching, when I do masturbation, okay, I lie down on the floor next to my bed with some blanket underneath, and I have blanket on top of me, and then I lie down on the floor with my stomach on the floor. Okay, I used to do like this. You know, I used to put too much pressure on my male genital reproductive organ. Okay, try to be as euphemistic as possible. Okay, so I was okay with that when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm 40 years old. When you're old, your body doesn't heal very well. It doesn't heal as fast. It eventually heals, but it takes longer time. So nowadays, I cannot do that anymore because if I do that, I get injured. Okay. I injure my male reproductive organ. Okay, wear and tear kind of thing. And because I'm old, I'm no longer young. Okay, so then I realized, oh, well, I don't have to stop masturbating, but maybe I can masturbate in a different way. So what do I do? Instead of like putting too much pressure, like this, I move like back and forth, okay, gently. Yeah, then I still can reach. Ah, orgasm. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's such a funny word to say. Oh yeah, I think you get reach orgasm. My goodness, it's like it's kind of girly word. Would you say? Oh, I'm a man. I can. I am a man and I can reach orgasm. Oh my god. Orgasm is such a girly word, okay? Oh my god, it's just a funny thing to say as a man. We're gonna take a break because if I keep doing this, I'm gonna lose my voice again because I'm laughing too hard, laughing out loud, too hard. So we're gonna take a break. Let me calm down. Let me smoke a cigarette before I left my vocal cord out. Okay, before I injure my vocal cord again. Okay, so we're gonna take a break. I'm laughing too hard, so let's take a break. Okay. Oh man, it's so funny. Okay, we're back. My goodness. I think I have to take it easy with my voice today. Okay, so I laughed too hard. Now you know, erase this. Okay, kind of pretty picture, like blue and red. Pretty, pretty picture. Very colorful. I love colors. Okay. Um, there's this Buddhist classical maxim, very famous, probably one of the most famous maxim in Buddhism. Let me try to look it up, okay? Uh, Talking about color. It's not gonna be easy to find in the web. Okay, I give up. All right, Chinese. Okay, so Buddhism. Basically, the maxim in Buddhism says color is emptiness and emptiness is color. Okay, so colorfulness is non-colorfulness and non-colorfulness is colorfulness. I don't know how to write in Chinese. But I used to. Okay, in Korean pronunciation is called 공즉시색, 색즉시공. Okay, the color is emptiness and emptiness is colorfulness. Okay. Uh Maybe you can come up with some Buddhistic humanology. Okay, go for it. Because I don't know too much about Buddhism. Okay, so I don't think too many things in terms of Buddhist point of view because I'm not a Buddhist. I'm Christian. Okay, so but I appreciate Buddhism. I do, right? So if you are Buddhist, then come up. If you wanna have some Buddhist humanology series, yeah, go ahead and do it. Okay. But that saying has some commonality with Jesus' saying teaching as well. Like Jesus said, those who want to preserve their life will die. Those who are willing to die for justice, righteousness, shall spare his life. And Jesus said something like that. So yeah, it's a very similar line of reasoning, kind of paradoxical, kind of. Okay, we continue with this kind of planetary humanology. Okay, because we found some fun there. It turns out to be quite fertile ground. Let's say some good ideology like familyism. Okay, that's the sun, then you are a planet, you, your family. Okay, always revolve around your family. That's familyism. You are a familyist, member of familyism as an ideological group. It's a Holy Spirit. Okay, it's a good ideology. Family is so important, right? And you rotate like forever, ever and ever. Repetition. That's what rotation, the circle means. What it stands for. You do it again, again, and again. You revolve around it. Family is center of your universe. Okay. Whatever you do it for your family. Familyism. You are a familyist. Okay. member of that ideological group, familyism. All right. So why is it rotating? Because you do different things. You go to work, and you come home, and you take the trash out. You cook, you clean the house, do the laundry, all for your family. Everything that you do, you go to theater with your family, you attend your son's baseball game or your daughter's ballet performance. Everything you do is for your family, your wife and kids. Okay, let's say your husband and father. Okay, everything you do for family, and you do it again, again, and again every day for the rest of your life. It's a good thing. Okay, because family is important. Okay, yeah, it's a good ideology. Okay, I think that's about it. That's about all of we need to say about, just to end in a positive note. Okay, to end on a positive note. So, uh, how much time do we have? 12 hour and a half. All right. Maybe I should start whispering to you because I gotta preserve my voice. Or maybe we'll stop recording for today. Um, so, we may attempt this precise definition of force, energy, and displacement in humanology maybe today or maybe next time. Okay, I'm not sure because I don't know it yet. Okay, uh, or like so some fundamental concept in physics is like you have mass, right, and you have time, and you have the what distance or displacement, and you have force. Those are probably like space, time, mass, force. Probably those are the fundamental physics concept because everything else comes out of this. Energy, what is energy? Is work, is work F times distance, force times displacement. Okay. Now, what is force? Force is equal to mass times the this distance displacement twice derived in terms of time. Okay, a acceleration. Okay, so yeah, force is not quite fundamental then because you have mass, you have differentiate distance differentiated twice by time. Okay, so you have mass, you have some distance like space, and you have time. Then everything else can be defined in terms of these three. Okay, yeah, you have a distance over time, velocity, right? Displacement over time, velocity, and over time again. Then you have acceleration, multiplied by mass. Then you have force, and force times distance, displacement again. Then you get energy, work. Okay. Yeah, we are kind of doing elemental analysis. You remember? You have some word, some concept, and you look up the dictionary. You define this one concept in terms of other words. That's how dictionary definition is, right? Your one word is defined by some other words, more elemental, more lower level words, concepts. Okay, elemental analysis of a concept. Okay, yeah, it's very similar in physics as well. Okay. Okay, in terms of mass, we have that, but uh, in physics we have more than a mass. Mass, gravity is like very neutral. Okay, it's either you have it or not have it. But in physics we have something more than that. We have electromagnetism as well. We have positive electric charge and negative electric charge. Okay, there is something different from gravitation. Electromagnetic force, yeah, it's different from gravitation because it has polarity. Magnet has what, north pole, south pole, right? Electricity, you have positive charge and negative charge. Okay, so it has nothing to do with gravity. Okay, kind of orthogonal to gravity. Okay, very independent entity in physical universe, right? Okay. Somehow we need to find this some analogy in humanology. Okay, some analogous elements in humanology. Okay. Time and space and matter. Time, space, it's kind of like metaphysical. Okay, time, you cannot see time. Space, you cannot see space. Okay, let's let's say you get outside planet Earth and you look at the space. It's just empty space. You cannot quite see space. It's a concept. Time, you cannot quite see it or feel it. Matter, mass, yeah, you can see it. Okay, and mass is, Einstein kind of mathematically proved that mass is equivalent to energy, right? Energy, yeah, you can see it. Why? Sunshine, yeah. Or heat energy, yeah, you can feel it. So mass and energy, they're kind of equivalent and they're both tangible. Okay, so you have energy, mass, kind of they're kind of equivalent thing, right? Time and space, they're kind of equivalent too. So in a way, there's this metaphysicality and physicality, right? It's a sliding scale. It's not like black and white. No, it's a white, black, gray, and white. Okay, so metaphysicality versus physicality is sliding scale. Okay, they're hierarchy. Okay, they're kind of halfway in between. It's a spectrum. All right, so you can see space and time as more metaphysical than physical. Okay, and just mass and energy, you can see it as more physical than metaphysical. Okay, so time and distance, time and space, they're kind of equivalent. Okay, not exactly, but they're very similar. Why? Because space, you have two axes, right? X-axis, I mean two direction. You have positive x direction, negative x direction, and you can move things around from x, like you have 0, coordinate 1, coordinate -1 in the along the one-dimensional x-axis. Yeah, you can move things around. You can reverse, but along the time axis, you cannot reverse time. Okay, time is unilateral, one direction. Time always goes forward, never backward. Okay. I mean, you can imagine, you can read a history book and go back in time like 100 years ago, but time marches only forward. Okay, unlike the spatial axis. Yeah, you can put here and there, back and forth, right? Time, you cannot quite do that on the time axis. So yeah, time is a special spatial dimension that only go one direction. Okay, so that's time axis. Okay, but they're more or less very similar. It's the fourth dimension in space. Okay, yeah, we kind of owe Einstein's intuition. Yeah, we learned something from Einstein. Okay, Dr. Einstein. Yeah, he's a smart guy. Okay, so mass and energy, yeah, that kind of different, but they're different, but they're kind of equivalent. Okay, so all right, we have that. And in humanology, how do we make this analogy? I have no idea for now. We will take a break, and why don't you think about it for a little bit? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's think about this for a while. Let's take a break. We may have to end this episode early because I left too hard, so now my vocal cord is not doing very well. Ah. Okay, we're back. Yeah, the New Year's Eve, I went to bar club, but I probably spent just 1 hour there, in a bar and a club. And before the midnight of the New Year rang, I got out and I went to a gas station. So I spent the new Happy New Year moment alone in a gas station. Okay, 'cause I kind of thought that's kind of cool, something unique, original. So I did that. I was pumping gas alone in a gas station. Okay, in the New Year's moment, that midnight, 2018 to 2019. Yeah, I was in a gas station. Okay. Anyway, okay, so we just identify some elemental entity in physics. You have something physical and something metaphysical. Okay, you 2 by 2 table. Okay, something physical. How about this? Something physical, something metaphysical. Okay, something very physical and physical. You have matter, mass, matter. Something metaphysical but still physical. You have energy. Something metaphysical but still physical, you have what? Space. Something metaphysical and something very metaphysical, you have time. Time. I'm going to spell it out for you. And this whole thing is physical universe. Okay, physics, physical universe. Now you have to find the 4 things in metaphysics. So now it becomes so it was 2 by 2 matrix. Now we are dealing with tensor. Okay, uh, 2 by 2 tensor, like 3-dimensional matrix. Okay, that's what we are dealing with. We gotta find some metaphysical entity that correspond to 4 of this. Okay, I'll give you like 10 seconds. I don't know yet. I need some time to think about this too. Okay. Now let's go to the other side. And we have this lighting, so it's tricky in this angle. Okay, so all right. I give you 1 minute. What are these four stuff? Metaphysics, metaphysical entities. Much better, much better. Okay, let's do this. Much better. All right. Let's take time, okay? You don't have to be perfect at the first time. Just take a guess. switch on my vodka drinks. Okay, 5 minutes. I give it 5 minutes. Oh boy. I'm so fragile. I mean, come on, because I'm so old. I laugh out loud once and then I lose my voice. Come on. Oh my goodness. Eh. So it's kind of recursive kind of categorization, right? Inside of mathematics, you have something more physical, something that has more physicality, and then something that has more metaphysicality. Okay. Uh, we make first attempt. Okay. Something, some. Okay. We have ideology, which is more metaphysical, more physical than ideology. I guess we have people. Okay. So here is there were people. Okay. And physical people. Okay. Let's say. How about celebrities? Someone is very visible. Okay. Famous people. Famous people. Famous people. Then there are people who are not quite visible. How about the rest of us? So these are the celebrities, unknown, unknown people. Okay. Now, well, the metaphysical. So these two should be ideologies. Something very more physical. Okay. How about some famous mainstream ideologies? Okay. Metaphysical, or how about unknown ideologies? Just one way to look at it. Okay. So that was first attempt, but it's not very satisfactory. Okay, so we're gonna change it. Instead of famous and unknown dichotomy, we'll say this is evil ideology, carnal evil ideology, and pure metaphysics and metaphysics say good ideologies. Okay. And some physical, so it's people, but if that person is metaphysical, that's the saints, holy people, good people. Okay. People who are kind of physical, carnal, yeah, we can say sinners. Okay. Sinners. We can call this good ideology or Holy Spirit, evil ideology, unclean spirit. Okay. Now we got it. All right. So evil ideology is like space, and good ideology is like time. Okay, saints are like energy and sinners are like mass. Does that make sense to you? Let's think about this for a while. Can you make some argument for it or against it? I have never thought about this before. Okay, I'm teaching you more than what I know because I'm still learning. Okay. Yeah, it's I'm being inspired by you. You are my Holy Spirits. Okay, inspired by Holy Spirits. Yeah, I guess we can make some argument. Okay, space is, I guess, is more visible than time, right? So that's why it's more physical than metaphysical. Okay, so evil ideology, yeah, they can go all different directions, right? But time, just like space, evil ideology can go all different directions, just like space. X, Y plus X minus X, right? Time only have one direction. Okay, so good ideology has only one direction. So yeah, it kind of makes sense to make this analogy here. Where this line better be double line. Okay. Um, yeah, it kind of makes sense because when we talked about entropy, the only one good right way. The rest of other ways are just evil, wrong ways to do it. Okay, one good right way. So yeah, good ideology it has only one direction. Evil ideology it goes to every direction, just like space dimension. Okay, and you have saints and you have sinners, energy and mass. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Mass, MASS. You could kind of sounds like MESS. Oh, you're a mess. That kind of stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of that, right? When there's mass, there's gravitational pull. So we have this ideological gravitation, ideological planet. We talked about that before, right? In this episode. Yeah, sinners. But saints, they are more like empowering individuals. Energy has no mass, so energy has no gravitation in physics. Okay, so yeah, saints they are more empowering, but they themselves does not have any gravitational pull, but it does have energy to change people, to save people. Okay, that's what saints are. Saints, their mission on earth is to save other people, to empower them, to give them energy. They themselves don't have any gravitational pull, because saints are kind of minority. Okay. Okay, so we got it. All right. Good, bad, people, ideologies. Okay. We got it. Okay. I think I should stop here. Okay. Kind of being tempted to do precise definition, humanological definition, correspondence of what mass, what distance, what time, what space is. But I need some vocal rest. Okay, so will resist the temptation to continue this episode. So I don't want to lose my voice. If I keep talking, yeah, then I will permanently damage my vocal cord, and I'm not. My voice will be very bad. Okay, so we'll stop it right here. We'll take a break. I mean, we'll continue this tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye.